DFACBuffalo.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
You need some help with the interview?
Let's go.
So, Romer. Who is Romer Mendez? I'm taking over. Tell me something about yourself.
What's going on here? All right.
Let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Romer Mendez with the DFACBuffalo Natural Fall Fest, October 3rd over at Villa Maria College, and we're here with a special guest, Chuck Valente. What's going on, Chuck? How are you?
Not much, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Good. No, thank you for having us here. You're amazing place here. So again,
Thank you.
here's an interview that we wanted to do for a very long time. Chuck was a competitor and as well as a coach, and he's known in the industry now, especially in the area here in the Rochester, Buffalo area, as being a great coach. You know, so if you had to tell us, you know, Chuck, who's Chuck Valente?
That's a complicated thing. I'm just a guy who started working out, started lifting weights, made my own weights with my toys when I was 5, 6 years old. Fell in love with weight training, always wanted to be big. Started working out when I was 13 and competed all over the country. I was natural before natural was cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So just a lifetime natural competitor. I love bodybuilding. I love weightlifting. And, you know, that's as far as the industry, you know, that's really my identity as being has been a trainer. I've had Maximum Fitness now for going on 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So it's been a great run. Yeah, it's been good. It's been real good.
Yeah. So I know you've been on both sides, on the competitive side and also on the coaching side.
Yeah.
You know, what's more rewarding for you, the competitive side, competing, or getting your athletes on stage?
I like winning.
Yeah.
I like being up there, but to be honest with you, you know, I enjoy seeing my people being competitive and getting the shape of their lives. You know, I've been living the last few years vicariously through them. You know, when they get on stage, you know, I just sit there and it's great. It's about them. At that point, it's about them. You know, it's not about me. You know, I just give them the tools to get ready. But it's really cool to see. You know, it's really great to see them. I mean, I'm competitive. I love competing. I always love the feeling of being on stage. And but it's really cool to see them.
If you got to tell us too, who is your ideal client? So if someone wants to train with you, you know, one, maybe in the question of who is your ideal client, and second, you know, what should they look into you as a coach?
Now we're talking competitively. My ideal client.
Well, you can say both.
You know, my ideal client is somebody who wants to get themselves healthy and wants to reach their goals. It doesn't matter to me if someone ever wants to step on stage. I tell my clients all the time, it doesn't matter to me how you look. It's as long as you're getting what you want from me. If you're reaching your goals, a client who, you know, I have some ladies, older people in here. One lady comes in with oxygen tanks, you know, and she comes in and she's been training with us now for 2 years, and seeing her come up the stairs and training, you know, it's just, I mean, a client like that is great. I take as much pride in her as I do training my professional athletes. Anyone who will walk up those stairs and wants to train and really wants to train is the ideal client, you know, whatever their goals are, you know.
What is the address here?
We are at 80 Rockwood Place, Rochester, New York.
Nice.
There you go. The gains with a Z. Right. Gains. Make them gains.
Gains.
Sure you are.
Put that up on Facebook.
Sure you are. Not according to your selfies every day.
Yeah.
Want to see my back again? I made gains just since yesterday.
Yeah. So Chuck, you are a very motivating guy. You know, if you had to tell us, you know, who motivates you, who motivates Chuck Valente? It can be either someone local or someone that you follow either on social media or in your past. But who motivates you?
You know, growing up, my dad for sure was my biggest motivation. I come from a pretty strong family who always lifted weights and were muscular, so definitely my father. Growing up, of course, you know, everyone watched Arnold and we saw Conan the Barbarian. I mean, it's the same story everyone else who got into weightlifting was. You saw pumping iron and, you know, I wanted to get girls and say, oh, man, this is great, you know, and so we go there work out, you know. So growing up, I mean, I love the greats, you know, even though I was a natural competitor, you know, when I was growing up, there really weren't any natural guys out there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, we watched Steve Reeves and Hercules, and so that was cool. You know, I loved Lee Haney. I mean, when you go back through the day, you know, him. I used to watch him, but then as I got older, really, I'm kind of self-motivated. I really don't. I know it sounds weird. I don't really idolize anyone in particular. Yeah. You know, my faith in God is what motivates me and keeps me going.
Also, and also when it comes on the competitive side, when you're looking for a show, right, you know, what do you look for in a show, or either it can be the promoter or over as a show, right, either for yourself or your competitors? You know, what do you look for a show?
You know, for my competitors, what I look for in a show is, first of all, something that's going to be a fair level playing field. I came out of the age of a lot of politics.
Yeah,
as
very judging.
You know, very very political scene back when I was competing, because there were only a few conglomerates that controlled everything, and I never wanted my athletes to go through some of the things that I did, to be quite honest with you, because you put so much work into it to fly across the country to say, I mean, come on. But that said, I look for honest promoters, people who want to give back to the athletes. When the show is about the athlete, not about the promoter, you know, you can tell those shows, you can tell the guys that really want the competitors to have a good experience. A well-run show is great. And, you know, in every show there's mistakes and everything else, but if the heart of the promoter's there and they're trying to, you know, get through it and help people out, I mean, that's what more can you ask for? You know, I have a lot of promoters and a lot of people call me and, you know, that want to come in and stuff like that. But, you know, the DFAC sounds great. You know, we're looking into that for the simple fact that, you know, you guys certainly seem to give back to the athletes, you know, and how they even down to the awards. You can tell when a promoter puts their all into the awards, goodie bags, things for the contestant, making the last place person feel important, you know, and you know, it's really nice too when you get judges that aren't the same judges from the same gyms. You know, you're getting judges area wide. You know, if you're bringing judges in, those are things I look for, which is really cool, because there's nobody has a horse in the game. And then at least you have because you know, the thing with bodybuilding is it's always going to be an opinion. You're not scoring a touchdown. You're not lifting a weight. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So opinions are opinions, and that's okay. But at least they're not skewed when you get a really good judging panel. And we've had some pretty good experiences with some of the federations, and I'm looking forward to you know, sending some of my people to the DFAC for sure.
Oh, we appreciate that. Yeah. And is there anything else that you want to maybe say to future clients or your current clients out there?
Well, first of all, to my current clients, I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. So I got a great team. I mean, they're as supportive as me, more than I could ever ask. I think more so than I'm supportive of them. You know, and it's flattering. The things that they say about me. So I appreciate all of you, and thank you very much. We got a great team. I'm kind of known as an old school coach with some new ideas, yeah, which we really like, you know. And also too, we're kind of known as the no drama place. If you got drama, don't come here, because it's not going to last long, and I don't want you. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but we got a really good synergy going here. A bunch of great competitors, a bunch of positive people. You can see even when our teammates are competing against each other, it's not pitting one against the other and things like that. So that's something special I think we have here on Team Iron. That's the environment I've tried to create, but it's really the environment that my team has created, which has been so great, because the quality of athletes that have come to me is unreal. As far as future clients, you know, I do my best to. I will say I'm not the best coach. I don't know everything, but I know that I put everything I can into your prep. And you know, if you'd like me to be your coach, I'd be flattered to meet with you and for considering me for sure.
Oh, it's awesome. So there you go, guys. Romer Mendez and Chuck Valente here with the DFAC Buffalo. Check it out.
How many weeks out are you?
20,000 years.